Hey guys, so I've been skating around 3 years now, and I finally decided I'm going to build my very own ramp. I went to Home Depot and bought wood for the first time, a couple of sheets of plywood and some 2x4s. I also bought this jigsaw so I could make my own cuts. Some wood glue and screws should hold this thing together. I based this design off the ramps at my local, as well as this DIY tutorial I found. I'll put the link in the description below. Pause the video now if you want to see the parts and size that I used. This was my first time ever using a jigsaw, and it shows very much in this footage. The end result gets a little wonky because freehanding a straight line with this thing was a mistake. For future builds, I'll make sure to use a track for my saw. I used the first piece as a template for the second. Time to see if they match. I cut my ribs so I could screw those in and get a good idea of how big this ramp actually was. This needed to fit in my car, and my car is very small. After a test fit, I lined up the plywood bottom face to see how long the hypotenuse of this thing would actually have to be. After that was the right size, I used it as a template for this sheet of hardwood. This was going to be the part that you actually skate on. After my first drill died, rest in peace, I bought this new drill and started getting some ribs on. These need to be flush with the sides to provide support for the skater. This was the hardest part of the build, and please don't make fun of me when you realize the ribs on my ramp are not straight or level. I glued and screwed in the plywood. Then I glued and screwed in the hardtop face. To finish this thing, I screwed in the sheet of metal to act as a transition from the ground to the ramp. I, of course, had to give it a test run, even though it was already like 10 p.m. And I'm really glad I tested it out too, because 3 huge issues became apparent. Number 1, this metal is too thin and it's already warped and unskateable. We need to find metal that's thicker. Good thing I've had this old red octagon that I found 5 years ago sitting on my patio. This jigsaw made quick work of this. Issue number 2, when the sheet metal is attached to the ramp, it no longer fits in my car. We need a removable transition. I came up with this system where I store 2 bolts on the side of the ramp. When I take it out of the car, I can easily rotate the metal around for use and secure it with these 2 bolts. Then when it's time to pack up, I can remove these, rotate the metal, and it fits in my car like a glove. Issue number 3, this thing is way too heavy. I need to be able to quickly move this ramp around in case I get kicked out of a parking lot. Solution, we add some wheels and also some kind of handle. So I cut out a handhole and screwed in some casters. Now I can move the ramp easily. This worked out perfectly for my first real test, a public park. And had I not made this so easy to move, these poor bikers would have been in for the jump of their lifetime. I've been doing pop shoves for 3 years now, so I feel pretty safe trying these out. Well, there goes my ankle. Good thing I made it so easy to pack up and retire forever. Let me know what I should build next and subscribe for more skate content. Have a good one.